Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be filming something a little different. I'm going to be filming a celebrity inspired makeup tutorial. So the celebrity I've chosen for this video is ROXETTE ARISA. I absolutely love her. She is one of my favorite YouTubers and I've been watching her for years. So I had a little scroll through her Instagram this morning and I just picked out one of my favorite photos of her to recreate. I'll pop it up on the screen here of which one I'm going to be recreating today. Well, attempting to anyway. It's not going to be like a full recreation. It's going to be more of like an inspired makeup look. So I'm going to be inspired by this picture here to create what I will be creating on myself today. So I'm going to be starting off with eyebrows. For her eyebrows, she has them like not super filled in like I normally do. So I'm going to go a little lighter with the eyebrows. I normally have mine quite filled in and quite dark, but hers look a little bit more natural. I'm going to try my best to make my eyebrows look like hers. I'm just looking at the photo here. For my eyebrows, I'm using the BH Cosmetics Ultimate Brow Palette. This is so affordable and such a good palette as well. So her eyebrows are quite thin compared to how I normally do mine as well. Obviously my eyebrows are bigger than hers, so what I'm going to do about that is I'm going to fill it in to the shape and size that I want them to look like, and then I'm going to carve them out with concealer so that will hide my big eyebrows and make them appear a lot smaller. Okay, I'm going to do my next eyebrow off camera. I'll just see you guys when I am carving out my eyebrows. Okay, so now that I have done the eyebrows, I'm going to quickly go in with some moisturizer and just prime my skin. I personally hate putting on moisturizer or anything on my skin before I start my eyebrows. So right now I'm popping on my Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. This is going to give my skin a super hydrated base for when I start my makeup. And now I'm going to go in with my Revitalizing Supreme Moisturizer. Just pop that all over my face. Okay, now that we have prepped the skin, I'm going to move into carving out my eyebrows. So to carve out my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape. Okay, I know I look insane right now. Okay, now that we've carved out my eyebrows and primed my eyelids for eyeshadow, I'm going to make sure there's no creases on my eyelids and then go in with a setting powder and set it down so it doesn't crease. So to set my eyelids, I'm using the Estee Lauder Perfecting Loose Powder. To set my eyelids, I'm using the Estee Lauder Perfecting Loose Translucent Powder. Well, that was a mouthful. I'm going to quickly go in with some concealer and I'm going to cover up my acne that's on my chin. A little bit on the sides of my nose and a little bit on my forehead, just on my darkest spots, so when I apply my foundation it's a lot smoother. Just gonna blend it out. I know I look insane because it's so light, but honestly it will come together in the end. So now we're gonna move into eyeshadow. So for her eyeshadow look, it looks like she's used 3 different colors, as well as she has the sharp line. So I'm just going to put some tape on my eyes here to help create that sharp line. It makes it a lot easier than cleaning it up afterwards. Now that I put the tape, I can really notice that my eyebrows aren't super even. But you know what? Life goes on. For her eyeshadow, it looks like she's used an orangey kind of nude color to start off for her transition shade, and then she's gone in with a kind of rose goldy glitter all over her inner corner. Okay, sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna try and mimic what she's done. I'm going to be using the Morphe 25B palette for this look. Okay, so that's my transition shade. Now I'm going to move into the next shade. It looks like she's got quite a darker black or brown on the outer edges. So I'm going to go in with a dark brown and put it just on the outer edges because that's what she's done. Doesn't look like she's gone very far in with it, like she's focused it more on her outer corners. I've seen so many people filming these kind of videos lately, so I thought I'd finally jump on the bandwagon and film one too. Honestly, that's why I was so inspired to do this video, just because I've seen so many people do it. I've seen a lot of people doing the ones where they transform themselves into like Bratz dolls or like, you know, Barbie dolls and other characters. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a glitter and pack it all over the lid. So hers looks like a kind of rose gold color. I'm gonna swatch a couple and see if I can find something really similar. I'm gonna go in with this one right here and pop this all on the inner half of my eyes. It doesn't look like she's done a cut crease or anything, it just looks like she's popped the glitter down. So that's what I'm going to be doing. This is so not my kind of like makeup look that I would normally go for. That's also why I wanted to challenge myself to do an inspired makeup look and follow, you know, someone else's makeup kind of style. I feel like I don't venture out from my own couple makeup styles that I really like. I kind of stick to them. Like I stay in my comfort zone. Like I love doing different makeup looks on other people. Like when I do my clients, I love trying out new things, but I personally don't like trying out new things on my own. Like I have like three or four go-to makeup looks and I never really venture out from them anymore. I used to. I'm just gonna pop something a little bit more shimmery over top because hers looks quite shimmery and this one isn't super shimmery. So I'm gonna go in with this Essence Melted Chrome eyeshadow. It's a rose gold one in the shade 01. Ooh, it's kind of broken, but it's this one right here. I'm just gonna go in with this and pack a little bit over top of what I've already done, just to give it more of a glittery effect. Okay, so now I'm going to take off the sellotape. Ooh. So that's what we're left with. I'm going to quickly clean up underneath it. If I'm looking really closely, it looks like she has eyeliner on, but she doesn't have a wing. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have no clue where my liner is at the moment. The one that I normally use is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. So I'm just gonna settle for this one. I'm just gonna use the Wet n Wild Felt Tip eyeliner. It's not my favorite, but honestly for the price, it's a pretty good liner. It's just I don't really like felt tip liners. I like more of like a brush, sorry, more of a brush tip liner. So I'm just gonna go with this. I'm gonna line from the inside all the way to the outside. Now that I've finished the eyeshadow, I can move on to foundation. So for foundation today, I'm going to be using The Ordinary. If you guys haven't tried this foundation, you really need to. It's like $10 and it's amazing. I've been leaning more towards it lately. At first it was because I didn't want to waste my Estee Lauder foundation since it's so expensive. But now it's genuinely because I honestly love it. Okay, now that I've put on my foundation, I'm going to move into concealer. So looking at her picture, she's really highlighted underneath her eyes, the center of her forehead, and her chin. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go in with the same concealer that I used just before. I'll pop it under my eyes here. I'm going to pop a little bit on my chin and a little bit in the center of my forehead. This is going to create more of a highlighted effect. So now I'm going to go in with a concealer that is a little bit lighter than that concealer that I've just used, and I'm going to pop it on the inner corners of my eyes here, just a little bit, and then I'm going to blend that out just to give more of a brightened effect. She's naturally a lot paler than me, as well as we're obviously not the same skin tone, but she has really bright under eyes. Now I'm going to quickly go in with some setting powder, and I'm going to set under my eyes before it creases up. So I'm just going to go back in with the Estee Lauder setting powder, set really lightly under my eyes and on my smile lines, around my nose, a little bit on my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. Now we're going to leave the rest of the face. We're going to move back into the eyes. So for under my eyes, I'm going to go back in with that transition shade that I used at the start. I'm going to pop it right underneath in the lash line. And I'm also going to bring it out and connect it to the line. She doesn't have much eyeshadow on the inner corners, so I'm not going to go too far in. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the darker shade and pop it as close to the lash line as possible. I'm going to focus that darker shade more on the outer corners. So now I'm going to go in with an eyeliner pencil. This one here is from Estee Lauder, and I'll pop that in my bottom lash line. So that's what it's looking like so far. So for contour, I'm going to go in with the KKW contouring palette. Looks like she really likes to bring her bronzer down onto her cheeks more, which I normally don't do. So she doesn't go super intense with her bronzer either, so I'm not going to go too dark. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot. I'm really bad at multitasking, so I kind of have to focus on one thing at a time. She's got such a tapered chin. I'm so jealous. I want my chin to be more tapered like hers is. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a thinner brush, and I'm gonna contour my nose. I'm gonna do my best to try and make my nose look like hers. Okay, so I'm going to go in the brush and soften that up a little bit more. I'm almost completely out of my favorite powder, and I need this to last me another 2 weeks, so I'm not going to use this to bake. I'm going to try out another powder. So I have 2 other translucent setting powders here. So I have the Revolution Pro and I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go in with. If you see the difference in color, this is the Wet n Wild and this is the Revolution Pro. Okay, I'm going to go in with the Revolution Pro one just because we want my face to look super snatched and we want it to be really brightened. So I'm going to go in with this one here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bake under my cheekbones, I'm going to bake under my eyes, on my forehead and on my chin, just to make it a lot brighter. I've never used a powder that's this fine. It feels so smooth. Normally I don't look this insane when I'm baking, but this powder is so fine that I feel like it's so hard to control. When I shake, it literally falls off. It's like snowing in my room. Okay, it's been in for a couple minutes now. I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush and I'm just going to brush it all off. not gonna lie, from a distance it doesn't look too bad, but when you look up close, the powder really like gripped to certain parts of my skin, which I do not like. So I'm going to be going in with the Kylie Cosmetics blush in the shade Hot and Bothered. So looking at her picture, she hasn't really popped a blush on the apples of her cheeks. She's popped it more on like the higher parts of her cheekbones. So I'm going to do the same. So now we're going to go in with highlighter. I'm going to use the Kylie Cosmetics highlighter in the Kylie Extraordin or whatever this palette's called, the one that she like discontinued. So I'm going to go in with the No New Friends. So I'm just going to go in with that on the inner corner of my eyes. Now I'm going to take the No New Friends and Best Life and mix them together. I'm going to pop this underneath my brow bone. I'm going to pop it on the tip of my nose, and I'm going to pop it down the bridge of my nose. Now I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques highlighting brush and I'm going to pop the two mixed together on the high points of my cheeks. Yeah, I'm going to quickly go apply some mascara and then I'm going to chuck on some lashes and I will be back. Okay, I've just applied my mascara and I've chucked on some lashes. I tried to get some lashes that looked really similar to hers. Okay, now we're going to go in with lipstick. It looks like she's got kind of an ombre lip going on, so we're going to do the same. I'm going to go in with this color here first. I'm going to go in with Mannequin from Jeffree Star Cosmetics and pop that in the center of my lips. So it's going to give it more of like an ombre effect. Honestly, that's the closest I'm going to get with the lip color. Her lips look really glossy, so I'm going to chuck on a lip gloss over top. So I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild lip gloss and just chuck this over top. I'm going to chuck some highlighter on my Cupid's bow. So that's all I'm going to be doing for the makeup. Really different to what I normally go for. But now we're going to be doing my hair like she has her hair. So she has her hair up in like a high bun. I obviously can't put my hair in a bun, but I'm going to put it in a really high ponytail. She has her hair parted down the middle. And then it's in a really high ponytail, so I'm going to try my best to do this without ruining the middle parting. How the hell did she do this? Oh my god. Holy shit, this is so hard with short hair. Oh my god, that was so much effort. But if you look at the back, oh my god. So I'm going to bobby pin the little bits at the bottom. I wonder if I can get my hair into a bun. Oh my god, I can. Okay, sweet. I'm going to chuck a hair tie over top. And there we go. That's the tiniest bun. Whoops. That's the tiniest bun I've ever made. Oh my god. Ooh, it would be so cute if I put a... Oh my god, a little scrunchie. That is super cute. So she's wearing like a white top in that photo. So I have one on too, very similar to hers. So I'm gonna pop her photo right here. And yeah, this is the closest I was getting it. I feel like my eyebrows are still too dark. But she's got like a seductive look in her eyes. How do I do that? See, she's showing her top teeth off. I can't do that. Wait. Well, anyway, that is going to be all for today's video. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was something very different to anything I've done before, so I'm definitely going to try to do more of these with other celebrities. Comment down below what celebrities you guys want me to do next. But yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Okay, now I need some photos for Instagram.